साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। यो नित्यमच्युतपदां भजे परमव्यामोहतस्तुतराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरो भगवतो सदैकसिन्धो रामानुजस्य चरणं शरणं प्रपद्ये। यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण वेदवासना विमोचते बोधात्मकाय नमस्तस्मै भगवते श्रीरमणमहर्षये। हृदाकाशे सदा भान्तं शान्तमानन्दरूपिणं ज्ञानवाणमहं वन्दे सद्गुरुं श्री सत्यसाई नमः। यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभादिस्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताश्री वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमणीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिः। बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। वैदेही सहितं सरदुर्मदले मे महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकमासने मुनिमये वीरासने सुस्थितम्। अग्रे वाजयति प्रपञ्चनसुते तत्त्वं मुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतादिभिः परिकृतं रामं भजे श्यामलं। वामे भूमि सदा परश्च हनुमान् पश्चात् सुमित्रा सतः शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्श्वकलयोः वायुवादकोटीश्च च सुग्रीवश्च विभीषणश्च युवराट् तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोजकोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामलम्। जानकीकान्तस्मरणं आञ्जनेय स्वामी की जय। ஆதலினால் அறிவுமயமாம் சுத்த இதயத்தை அகத்தை சேர்க்கும் சாதனையால் வாதனைகளோடு வாயு ஒடுக்கமுமே சாரும் தானே. The important sadhana of placing the mind, attention, mind, what we are referring to here is attention. The faculty of attention, of paying attention to something, of focusing on something, of perceiving something, not thinking, but perceiving, observing, looking at, being aware of the pure awareness of one's existence, Shuddha Hridaya. Focusing on that. If you do that, Vidha Vidha Michayar Paramapadam Yadunrundo அதனையே திடமாக அகத்தால் பற்றி அனவரதம் உலகில் விளையாடு வீரா. விதவிதமாம் நிலைகள், the various experiences, the various states of being, of emotions, of feelings, of experiences in the world, of the various things that we perceive, the thoughts that arise, all of them have as a basis only one thing: Michayaru Paramapadam. Michayaru means Ajnana-rahitamana Paramapadam. It is the state devoid of ignorance. It is the state beyond Ajnana. Ajnana is the wrong understanding of oneself. Jnana is the right understanding of oneself. Wrong understanding of oneself is as an individual limited to a body, a mind, an intellect and so on. Upadhis. In fact, in Ulladanarpada Anubandham, Bhagavan, as the 25th verse, he introduces a verse from Devikalottar. Previously we were seeing verses from Vasishtam up to 24 was Vashishta verses, 26 lerundu Vasishtam continues, right in between is a Devikanotharam verse. Akila upadi agandra arived. Akila upadi agandra arivu. It is the awareness that is devoid of all the upadis. Upadis na auxiliaries, adjuncts, additional things. All imagined, imaginary appearances, body, mind, intellect, jiva bodha, I am this individual, ella upadi. Akila upadi akhandra arived. The arivu, the awareness that exists beyond all upadis, beyond all limitations to these adjuncts. Agamat shivamendranisham agatye agaladhyana madana lagatin akhila ashakti agatru. Akhila ashakti agatru. Vasishtata chollindirukkom irundhalum Bhagavan introduces, the verse has been selected between those verses of Yoga Vasishta because it is also relevant. Enna solradhu appadina Akhila upadi akandra arivedo anta arivaye agatal agala dhyanam adanal. Uninterrupted, unceasing meditation of that awareness beyond adjuncts. The awareness devoid of adjuncts. No support for this awareness. It is not resting upon the body or the mind or an occupation or a relationship, etc., in order to be aware of itself. It is pure awareness which is standing by itself, not leaning upon anything else for support. Do you understand this? The sentence I am makes no sense to most people. If you go to somebody and say I am, they will say, yes, what? Yeah, isn't it? I am. And if you just stop there, if you give a pause and just say I am, naturally the person is going to say, yes, what? You're what? You're a doctor? You're an Australian? You're an idiot? It's okay, pa. They want something. They want something. They are more interested in whatever it is that you are. And if you don't say anything, I say, no, I am. I'm an idiot. A madcap. The I am, for most of us, most people, is dependent upon something else that comes after, and all our attention is actually only towards that. We are only waiting for that. I am, yes, what? The I am is even more important than whatever else it is, because I am is God. I am is divinity. Existence is Sat, that's divinity. I am, appadina, yeah, what? Adhikapura or doctor, appadina, is it not like the dust on the feet? Compared to I am, which is divinity itself, you are from there lowering yourself to such a small, insignificant, amongst the billions and trillions of creatures, you are one small, tiny, insignificant one bit. The prayojana, what is the use of that? I am. அதுதான் அகில உபாதி அகன்ற அறிவு. The existence, the awareness of existence that is not dependent upon any upadhi, any adjunct. Not the body, not the ahankara, nothing. அது என்னது அப்படின்னா அகம் அச்சிவம் என்று அனிஷம், அந்த சிவஸ்வரூபமே நான். அச்சிவம் அகம் என்று, I am that Shiva which is the awareness beyond all adjuncts. Shiva Shiva Shabdam. Shiva அப்படின்னா not the three-eyed snake wearing person, individual illa. Shiva அப்படின்னா கான்சியஸ்னஸ் தான். சிவான கான்சியஸ்னஸ் தான், நாமரூபம் கிடையாது. சிவகான கான்சியஸ்னஸ் தான். So who Shiva? Narayana is Shiva. Shivascha Narayana. அப்படி வேதமே சொல்றோம். ஏன்னா is Narayana not consciousness? அப்ப நாமரூபம் கிடையாதுங்க. Who Shiva? Ganesha is Shiva. Who Shiva? Ambal is Shiva. Who Shiva? Krishna is Shiva. Who Shiva? Everything is Shiva Swarupam in a Shiva. அப்படின்னா Chaitanya. Shiva is Chaitanya. Auspiciousness in the form of consciousness. It is not the person. At Shivamaham, அப்படின்னா that consciousness I am. அப்படிங்கிற அனிஷம், கான்ஸ்டன்ட். அனிஷம் அப்படின்னா டே அண்ட் நைட் அர்த்தம். அஹர்நிஷா அப்படிதான் அனிஷம் எடுத்து. அஹர்நிஷா அப்படின்னா அஹா டே, நிஷானா நைட், அஹர்நிஷானா டே நைட். டே அண்ட் நைட் அப்படின்னா கான்ஸ்டன்ட்லி. அகலாத்யானம், தி uninterrupted meditation. அகலா தியானம் அப்படின்னா அதை விட்டு அகலாத தியானம். Without moving away from that focus, that contemplation on that awareness which is beyond and free and devoid of all adjuncts. Adjuncts ஓட சேர்த்து தியானம் பண்ணப்படாது. It is not a dhyana that is done along with the adjunct, along with the name form, rupa, rama. No, avashyam. If you are going to meditate on somebody else, maybe you need name, form, etc. To meditate upon yourself, you do not need any name and form, do you? To focus on yourself, you don't have to constantly say your name. If you have to focus on Bhagavan also, you may have to say his name and see his form or something of that sort. And now for your own self, what do you need to do? Agala Dhyanam adanal agattin agila ashakti agatru. By the constant meditation upon this inner being, remove all the attachments of the mind. Agattin agila asakti akatruna. Asakti அப்படின்னா all the desires, the attachments, the likes and the dislikes that we have of the mind, which is all only going towards strengthening. Strengthening and making this limitations even more pronounced. The agatru. Remove all the attachments which give rise to, which lead to this limitation. The limitation illa peshama. Abdina the previous verse says about it. Adha inga varum. Vidavidamam nilegalellam vicharam seidu nichayar paramapadam yadondrundo. Michayaru Paramapadam, that supreme state which is the undercurrent, the substratum of all the other states, of all the other things that come passing through. Michayaru Paramapadam Yadu Ondru Undo. The state in which there is no trace of Ajnana. Ajnana association with Upadhi. அதனையே திடமாக அகத்தால் பற்றி firmly take hold of that state with your agam. Agamna inner being. Hold on to that state. Firmly hold on within. Hold on to that state. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்னன்னா அனவரதம் உலகில் விளையாடு வீரா. After that, constantly anavaradam அப்படின்னா without any, daily, on a day-to-day basis, you carry on, hey Veera, oh heroic one, விளையாடு, உலகில் விளையாடு, play in this world. விளையாடு அப்படின்னா play in this world. லோகே விஹர ராகவ அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. விஹர அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு to play, entertain yourself. Entertain yourself in this world as you please. Entertain yourself in this world. Loke vihara. நீ பாட்டு ஜாலியா விளையாடு. Go and happily have fun. But after when அப்படின்னா விதவிதமாம் நிலைகள் எல்லாம் first விசாரம் செய்து, அப்புறம் செகண்ட் நிச்சயரு பரமபதம் யாதொன்றுண்டோ அதனையே திடமாக அகத்தால் பற்றி, அப்புறம் வரவரதம் உலகில் விளையாடு வீரா. First inquire, vicharam செய்து, first inquire. Whatever it is that is coming upon us, whatever situation is coming upon us, whatever event is coming upon us, it doesn't matter what it is. The event that can cause fear in us may come. An event that can cause joy and excitement, exhilaration in us may come. Be alert, be vigilant. Yesterday we spoke about the need for this alertness and how it is possible for you to accomplish this alertness. We spoke how we get so caught up in the events, in the situation, in the emotions, in the feelings, and we are not able to tell it apart from that basis, the substratum, because we are not seeing the substratum at all. Because we are not seeing the substratum at all. Because we are not alert. Why are we not alert? Because we are getting so caught up in this itself that we are not alert. Yesterday, we gave the example of when you have such an important work to be completed and you're so busy and all your attention is diverted towards completing that work, and at that time somebody else comes and asks you some other question about something else, you say, no, don't disturb me now, I'm focused on this. What happens? Your attention is entirely on the problem that you are solving or the work that you are doing, that everything else becomes a distraction to you. Because you have given that much importance to the work that you have got to complete. Like that, the work that has to be completed by all of us with absolute immediacy is recognizing the truth. Nothing is more important than that. Absolutely nothing in this world is more important than recognizing the truth of oneself. That is why Bhagavan says, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Throw aside everything else because everything else is secondary, incidental, unnecessary. Ella secondary. Dharma is secondary. Where? When it is not in line with recognizing the truth, then even that dharma is adharma only. Even such a dharma is not dharma, you are calling it dharma. Yeah, actually it is nothing but your karma, your desire that is disguising itself as dharma. It is your desire that is pretending to be dharma, that is all. Because nothing is more important than this moksha, this truth, recognizing this truth, this jnana. Everything is oriented towards that. Dharma, artha, kama, ellam, it is finding its fulfillment in moksha. Generally, we say Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. And generally people will talk about it and say Mata, mother, is the first one that we recognize, and she shows the Pita, father. Father shows us the Guru. Guru shows us the God. In the order of Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam, all the three previous preceding entities are existing only to reveal the succeeding entity culminating in God. Is it? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, knowledge only. What is that for? Those three are also existing only so that the Moksha can be revealed or Moksha can be attained. Nothing is more important than that. Every moment, all that we are anavaradam, constantly, no matter what it is that we are doing, our orientation, our thought processes should be aligned towards that goal. We spoke about it in great detail yesterday by using the term Tatparaha that Bhagavan uses in the Gita. Being devoted to that alone. That one-pointed bhakti, one-pointed devotion, Eka Bhakti, Ekanta Bhakti, Avyabhicharini Bhakti, அப்படிங்கிற பேரெல்லாம் சொல்லணும். அதைத்தான் இங்க சொல்றார், அகத்தால் பற்றி, திடமாக அகத்தால் பற்றி, அதனையே திடமாக அகத்தால் பற்றி. எதை பிடிச்சுக்கணும்? What is it that you should பற்றி அப்படின்னா hold on to. திடமாக, firmly hold on to it. அகத்தால், with the entirety of your inner being, hold on to that. To what? That Paramapadam, without any ajnana, michchayaru, without any ignorance in it. And how do you catch hold of that? How do you arrive at that? You see it through all the various experiences of your day-to-day life. Illana thaniya enge illadu. Vashishta is not asking us to meditate upon some god. He is instead saying, watch, observe all the things that happen with you. Vidamam nilegalellam vicharam say. You focus on everything that is happening. Are you feeling hungry? Focus on it. Are you feeling angry? Focus on it. Are you feeling restless? Focus upon it. Are you feeling happy? Focus upon it. And each time, focus and not focus upon the anger, not focus upon the happiness, not focus upon the restlessness. Focus upon the substratum upon which all of these things appear and then disappear. It is not there forever. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. We are so busy watching the coming and going, we are not looking at that which is neither coming nor going but staying still permanent. That is permanent. When Swami was sitting on the steps of the college campus in Vrindavan, and a lot of steps will be there. Step. We have to climb all the steps and go inside. Upon the steps, landing, a few steps and a big broad landing, then more steps. And the landing, the Swami's chair was put. Swami was sitting there, and one by one the students would come, sit next to Swami, take a photo and go. One by one, every class, we were all doing it. Once or two go. Someday whole class will come and go. Group photos. Swami will be sitting, so they will announce, the teacher will announce, undergraduate year 1. And all the students will rush, they will all surround Swami, photographers will click the photo, all of them will go away. Then undergraduate group, year 2 people will all come. Swami was looking at it and saying, see, you're all coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. I alone am unchangingly staying here. Everybody else is coming and going, an unchanging entity. Focus only on the unchanging entity, not on this changing. These will come and go. Jagat. Jagat. That is the world. So do not focus on the world. Do not focus on all that. Focus on that one entity which never moves, which never changes. The example which Swami taught us that beautiful tattva. Michayaru Paramapadam. That's Michayaru Paramapadam. Michadella vanchu porthu. Vidavidamam nilegalellam. Adella vidavidamana nilegal. Vidavidamana nilegal, different stages or different levels. Level 1, year 1 students. Level 2, year 2 students. Level vidavidamana nilegalellam vicharam seidu. In the midst of all of these various experiences that we have, what is constant? What is permanent? What is unchanging? Each time go and see whether you are hitting upon the same unchanging substratum. I'm angry. Let it be. There is an unchanging substratum. Okay, tick. I'm happy. And the happiness will go through. I've arrived at the same spot. This is what was there when I was angry also. Then sorrow. This is the same thing that was there when I was previously happy and angry. And I'm dreaming. The same thing was there when I was previously happy, angry and sorrow. Awake. This is the same thing that was there when I was happy, angry, sorrowful and dreaming. Michayaru Paramapadam. It is unchanging. It remains constant no matter all the various things that come and go. The first vicharam shi. First, you've got to become familiar with it. You have got to become familiar with it through the various passing phases of your life, day-to-day life. Life, passing phase of life, youth, old age, and too late. Day-to-day life. Day-to-day life. At 9 o'clock, what is unchanging? At 10 o'clock in the morning, what remains unchanging? At 11 o'clock in the morning, what remains unchanging? That's first vicharam seidu. To vichara. Vichara means inquire into it. Actively think about it. Actively inquire into it. Think about it. Not so appropriate as inquiring about it. Sinte seidinu cholala. Vicharam seidinu cholala. Think about it. He says, inquire about it. Here I am. I am in the state. But I am. I am. Here note panam. I am. I'm talking. But I am. I'm listening. But I am. I'm eating. I am. I'm reading. I am. Abdi onunna become familiar through everything. Nothing should make you lose attention from your awareness of your existence. There first find it out, and after having found it out, adanaye didamaga agathal patri. There are two things involved here. One is to, without any doubts, without any questions, to find out that state. Once you find that state, once you realize that state, then comes the second, stay in that state. Is it not enough for me to realize that state? Should I also stay in that state? If you do not stay in that state, then once again you will be caught up with all the comings and goings. The moment you get caught up with coming and going, that will affect you the same way as it previously affected you. Example, I give an example. In fact, there is an objection as an example even. In the desert, as a person is walking in the desert, in the distance he sees a shimmer and looks as though there is a river flowing. And as he is already tormented by the heat and the thirst, he runs river sea to find. He is displayed. Then as he is again he sees another, again he rushes towards it. Again he finds nothing but this. After a few times, this camel looks at him running and panting and gives him some water and says, "What are you doing? Where are you running?" No, can't you see the water? That is a mirage. What is that? It is an illusion. It keeps appearing like that. Oh, is that right? Don't run like that. There is no water here. I will give you a map. The next watering place actually is this many kilometers away in this direction. Until then, no matter what you see, it is a lie. It is not true. Realization. Now I know where to find the water. Yes, now I know where to find the water. I have realized. But at the same time, as this traveler starts walking along, he will still find the shimmering river running in front. But what is the difference between now and then? Now he will not run towards it. He will say, no, this doesn't correspond with this map. This can't be that. I still have kilometers to go. Therefore, why waste my breath and energy running towards this? Even though he will see it, he will not run towards it. If after knowing that it is only a mirage, if he still runs towards it, what is the use? It is not real. But I will anyway run. And he will end up there thirsty and panting, losing even more moisture from the body. All for nothing. When I knew, I suspect, I knew it was not water, but I still ran. What a fool. So there is no point in saying, yes, I know all this is false, but then still running behind it. Arthamiliye. There is no point in it, yeah? If it is false, the false thane. But where do you get the strength from? It's all false. World is false. World job is false. Husband is false. Wife is false. Children are false. Parents are false. Money is false. Ella false. Health is false. Wealth is false. Ella false. Ella poi. Bhakarada attaniyum poi. Everything is a poi. Everything is falsehood. Okay, but I am still worried about everything. But what is the use of your realization that everything is false? Arthamillama poidite. Then there is no use at all whatsoever for having realized everything is false. Because although you mentally ticked off a statement that everything is false, you are not holding on to the truth, and because you are not holding on to the truth, you are once again sucked into the falsehood, thinking of it to be once again truth. ஐயனே ஆனந்த ஜன்மங்களா எனதுள்ளே ஆண்டம மெய்யனே உபதேசிக்க வெளிவந்த குருவே போற்றி. The disciple goes and tells the Guru, hey Gurudeva, you have been inside me for all the births that I have had previously as the reality, as the Atma, and in this birth you came out as the Guru and you showed me the truth. You released me, you freed me. For this, what can I do in return? I do not know what else to do. I do not know. I want to repay this debt that I owe you, but how do I repay it? What do I do? அப்படின்னு கேட்க, அப்போ the Guru is very very happy. தேசிகன் மகிழ்ந்து, he is very happy. He calls the disciple, கிட்டே வா என்று அழைத்து, he calls him close, come close to me. சொல்லி என்ன சொல்றார் அப்படின்னா, he says, துஷ்டமாம் தடைகள் மூன்றும் தொடராது சொரூபஞான நிஷ்டனாய் இருத்தல் இது நீ செய்யும் உதவியாமே. The greatest help you can do, the greatest repayment of the debt that you owe me you can do is to remain in your swarupa nishta. உன் சொரூபத்துல, in the truth you remain without letting the dushtamam தடைகள் மூன்றும், without letting the three evil obstacles to come and touch you. What are the three obstacles அப்படின்னா சந்தேகம், அஜ்ஞானம் and விபரீதமான புத்தி. Doubt that alone, Atma alone is real, everything else is false. Conviction comes after some time or doubt. Am I really, is it right? Am I being a fool by ignoring all this? Maybe I should take it a bit seriously. Doubt. அது டவுட், சந்தேகம், அஜ்ஞானம், திருப்பி மறந்து போறது, விபரீத புத்தி, அது ஆப்போசிட்டா எடுத்துக்கிறது. Once again confusing ourselves with the body. இதெல்லாம் துஷ்டமாம் தடைகளாம். இதெல்லாம் these are the three evil obstacles that will come even after knowing, after seeing this truth. அதனாலதான் என்ன சொல்றாங்க, அதனையே திடமாக அகத்தால் பற்றி. Hold on to it firmly. It is not a done and dusted, I did it one day, I forgotten about it. இல்லப்பா, hold on to it. Hold on to it. In every way. Vichara margama irukattum, sharanagati margama irukattum, this is the same, applicable. I surrendered to God, now forget about God. How can you do that? If you surrendered to God, can you forget about God? I found the Atma, now forget about the Atma. How is that possible? I have realized the self, now I can forget the self. It makes no sense at all, doesn't it? It does not have any sense whatsoever. So, adaniye didamaga agathal patri. There is two components to it. All sadhana is in form of two components. Now, one understanding, second experience. Understanding and experience. Understand, look at it, inquire, understand the truth. Now, hold on to the truth, other experience. Nididhyasanam, adil shravanam, kekkradhu, mananam, apra nididhyasanam. Threefold. Yeah, shravana, manana, nididhyasana nu solra. Shravanam na listening to the truth from the Guru. Guru tells you the truth. You are not this body. You are not this mind. You are Atma. Look at that. Find that. He tells you. That's Shravanam. Then you actually implement it. You do the vichara. You go through Michayaru Paramapadatta Vividamana Nelegalellam Vicharam Shade. You attain. You arrive at that Paramapada that has been pointed out by the Guru. The Guru is therefore called Deshikaha because he is pointing you in the right direction. He says, look, beyond your anger, are you not? Beyond your greed, do you not exist? Beyond your happiness or sorrow, are you not existing? Look at that which is unchanging. Because he points you to that in the direction, he is called Deshika. Dishati. The teacher who points the right direction to you. One of the terms we use for Guru is Desika. Vedanta Deshikaha. Another one who shows the direction of Vedanta, meaning. Shankara Deshika me Sharanam. Shankara Deshika. Shankara the teacher, the guide. Literal meaning Deshika means guide. The Guru as a guide points something out to you. Now you have got to look at it. That is Mananam. Then you have to keep looking at it. That is Nididhyasana. What is the point then? So, Vidavidamam Nilegalellam Vicharam Shaidu, first inquire into the varying different states and emotions and feelings and thoughts and all those passing, coming and going things. Anything that comes and goes needs to be inquired into to arrive at the unchanging component. And in everything there is only one unchanging component. There's only one unchanging. You the experiencer, you the subject alone is unchanging, is it not? Each time you have got to arrive back at that same place, the same spot. That's Michayaru Paramapada. யாதொன்றுண்டோ அதனையே திடமாக அகத்தால் பற்றி. Now that you have arrived there, hold on firmly to that and don't just sit there holding on to it. அனவரதம் உலகில் விளையாடு வீரா. Now go and enter into the world. Now play in this world. Now play. Let the life is a game. You play it. விளையாடு. You play. Sport in this world. எது சகல விதமான தோற்றங்கட்கும் யதார்த்தமதாய் அகத்துளதோ அதை அறிந்தாய். அதனால் பார்வையினை அகலாதென்றும் ஆசை போல் உலகில் விளையாடு வீரா. எது சகலவிதமான தோற்றங்கட்கும் யதார்த்தமாய் அகத்துளதோ, எது that which சகலவிதமான தோற்றங்கட்கும், for all these varied appearances, யதார்த்தமதாய் naturally as its basis. யதார்த்தமா அப்படின்னா naturally அர்த்தம். Simply naturally, not contrived. Naturally, because this alone is the basis, it is natural to it. யதார்த்தமதாய் அகத்துளதோ, that which is within, existing within as the natural basis for all these varied experiences and appearances, அதை அறிந்தாய், that you have known. அதனால் now therefore அப்பார்வையினை அகலாது என்று, without ever losing sight of what you have seen, ஆசை போல் உலகில் விளையாடு வீரா, as you wish you go and play in this world, without losing sight of that. அத மறக்காம என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணு. Do whatever you have got to do without forgetting that. அப்பார்வையினை அகலாது. ரொம்ப அழகான வார்த்தை போட்டுக்காரீங்க. அப்பார்வையினை அகலாது. பிரவிச்சாரியதா சர்வா யததுச்சம் பரம் பதம் ததேவ பாவனாலம்ய லோகே விஹர ராகவ ஞாதவான் அசி சர்வேஷாம் பாவனாம் சாம்யகந்தரம் யதேச்சசி ததா திருஷ்ட்யா லோகே விஹர ராகவ. Constantly looking at that inner entity that you are, you talk, you do whatever you have got to do in this world, you play. விளையாடுங்கிற live in சொல்லல. Vashishta does not say live in this world. He says play in this world. விளையாடு. விஹரஸ்வனி விளையாடுப்பா, நீ புகுந்து விளையாடுப்பா அப்படிங்கிறார். நீ புகுந்து விளையாடுன்னு சொல்லுவார் இல்லையா நம்ம இதுல, அதுல புகுந்து விளையாடுட்டான் அப்படின்னு. அப்படின்னா when a musician is singing or playing on an instrument and a particular ragam is very beautifully is working on that, after he is finished, they will say avan chumma kalyanila pugundu vilaaditan sir. He entered into it and simply played in it. He is so confident in it, he is so naturally good at it that he entered into it and he didn't struggle, he didn't even sing, he played. It was so funny, so it was entertainment for him. அந்த மாதிரி விளையாடு வீரா, யூ பிளே, யூ ஃபைண்ட் இட் ஆல் அன் என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட். அண்ட் யூ ஆசை போல் எப்படி பண்ணணும்னா உன் ஆசை போல் எதேச்சசி, உனக்கு எப்படி இஷ்டமோ அப்படி, as you please you play, whatever you want to do you do. இது நல்லா இருக்கும் கேட்கறதுக்கு எல்லாரும். Everybody will like this statement. ஆசை போல் விளையாடு, do whatever you want, play as you want. நான் அதை கொடுப்பா சொல்லுப்பா, I will also play அப்படின்னா விளையாட ஆரம்பிச்சு பிளே பாய் ஆயிடுவா அப்புறம் எல்லாரும். பிளே டோவா தான் உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கோம். எப்போ பார்வையினே அகலாது. Otherwise you will not be playing, you will be paying. You will be paying for it. Paya, you will be paying for it. Payane அப்படின்னு. You will be only paying for the pleasure with pain. இல்ல எப்படின்னா பார்வையினே அகலாதுன்னு சொல்றாங்க. எது எந்த பார்வை? எது சகலவிதமான தோற்றங்கட்கும் யதார்த்தமதாய் அகத்துளதோ. ஒரு வார்த்தையும் பகவானோட தனித்தனியா நம்ம பிரிச்சு பார்க்கணும் போல இருக்கு. அந்தரம் சம்யக் அந்தரம், என்ன அழகான டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன் பாருங்க. Look at the beauty of this translation. Bhagavan has not lost any of the essence of what Vashishta is saying. If anything, he adds to it. It doesn't lose, it expands on it without losing even a single word. அப்படி மறந்து போடல. பகவான் translates it in poetry. அதுதான் அதிசயம் இதுல. In poetry, வளவளவளன்னு he is not writing a paragraph. நான் ஒரு மணி நேரம் பேசுற மாதிரி பேசல. I was speaking for 1 hour using so many words. Bhagavan has not done that. Bhagavan is in concise form. He has made it into poetry without losing on any of the truths that are explained by Vasishtha. Jnatavanasi sarvesham bhavanam samyak antaram yethechasi tata drishtya loke vihara ragavangartha yadu sakalavidamana thottrangatkum yadarthamadai agathulado. Where is this substratum? Where is this unchanging basis? Ahatte. It is inside, not outside, not in the world. It is inside. Inside na enga na atma na artham. Swarupa. Inside na subject. Object is outside. Subject is inside. Subject, when we use the word inside, agatte, antaram, ulla, we are referring to the subject only. Because all things are proceeding from the subject. So subject is the inside of all things. Subject na, the I. I am using subject in the grammatical sense. Not it is a subject of conversation, and the subject, not that subject. Subject here refers to subject, verb and object in a sentence. And the subject, grammatical subject, and the subject, the doer, the experiencer, the thinker, the one who is using the verb. That is the inside. So, where is this unchanging truth? It is in the subject. So, you have got to see the doer, the seer. எல்லாத்தையும் உள்ள இருந்து யார் பார்க்கறானோ அவர் கண்டவன். பகவான் வார்த்தை போடுறது கண்டவன். கண்டவன அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவான் தமிழ்ல எல்லாம் பேசுறச்சு. ஒரு கண்டவன எல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன். கண்டவனை தான் பார்க்கணுமா? கண்ட அவன் அப்படின்னா the one who is seeing. Who is seeing? What is being seen is what we are looking at all this time. And now what we should look at is who is seeing it. We are concentrating on what is experienced, but what we should be concentrating on, focusing upon is who is experiencing it. என கருத்தின் உள்நாட கண்டவன் எவன் என கருத்தின் உள்நாட கண்டவனின்றிட நின்றது கண்டேன் அப்படின்னு பகவான் எக்ஸ்பிளைன்ஸ். Kandavan Yavan, who is he? Who is experiencing all this? Who is watching all this? Many of you may feel, is it not easy for me to simply say Ram 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 or something like that? This is easier than saying that. Because there you have to say. Here you do not even have to say. Shalmanadattaruvi karmadi shiridindri shumma amarndirukka amma agathil anma jyothiye ennu solradhu Bhagavan. Without even having to do a japa. Of all things, japa is the easiest. Even if you have to bhajan, you have to sing and you have to clap along. You have nothing. Japa and japa. Easiest is japa. Adu kuda illaya. Even that is not here. Watching now. Simply to sit and watch, is that a problem for anybody? You have to do, that is a problem. You have to vacuum the house and clean the dishes and iron the clothes, it's a problem. You have to sit and watch somebody else doing it, is it a problem? Somebody is doing it, only sitting and watching. Yeah. Even japa doing may be a problem because you will forget it. Chumma to look at yourself. Anavaradam all the time. Tidamaga. Constantly holding on to that aparvaini agalad without ever losing sight of yourself. Aparvai. Aparvai Bhagavan sollu andha parvai. Appar, that perception. What is that perception? The perception of that is that perception. Adai parvai da aparvai. Seeing that is that vision. Bhagavan sollu that vision. Seeing that, aparvai. பார்வையினே அகலாது. அதுல இருந்து கண் எடுக்க அதுல நகரவே இல்லாம அப்படியே விதவுட் மூவிங் ஃப்ரம் இட், மூவிங்னா பிசிக்கல் மூவ்மெண்ட் இல்ல, விதவுட் அட்டென்ஷன் மூவிங், விதவுட் மூவிங் ஃப்ரம் இட், பார்வையினே அகலாது, விதவுட் மூவிங் ஃப்ரம் இட் என்ன பண்ணணும்? ஆசை போல் உலகில் விளையாடுவீரா. as you please you play in this world as you like it. அதுக்கப்புறம் as you like it, it is a midsummer's night dream. அதனால as you like it, the whole world after that is much ado about nothing. அப்படிதான் Shakespeare's plays, these are all much ado about nothing, a midsummer's night dream, as you like it. இதெல்லாம் Shakespeare's plays தான். But life will just be a midsummer's night dream, and then what should you do? As you like it, you play. Okay, Vihara, you know what பண்ணிக்கோ. விதவிதமாம் நிலைகளெல்லாம் விசாரம் செய்து மிச்சையரு பரமபதம் யாதொன்றுண்டோ, மதனையே திடமாக அகத்தால் பற்றி அனவரதம் உலகில் விளையாடு வீரா. எது சகல விதமான தோற்றங்கட்கும் யதார்த்தமதாய் அகத்துளதோ அதை அறிந்தாய், அதனால பார்வையினை அகலாதென்றும் ஆசை போல் உலகில் விளையாடு வீரா. அப்படிங்கிற verse 26 of உள்ளது 40 அனுபந்தம், which is a translation from the teachings of Vashishta to Sri Rama, which is what we are looking at. This is the teaching he is giving, and what an appropriate juncture for the teaching to be given to Rama. How immensely fortunate Rama is that he got this vairagya, this desire for the truth burned in him before he set out into life. At the age of 12, for a child to have, child thane குழந்தை தானே, ஒரு age of 12 அப்படின்னா எல்லாம் சின்ன குழந்தைகள் தானே. Rama got a big man at the age of 12. Kuழந்தை, he's a small child. For the child to have this kind of burning dispassion, what kind of parents he must have had? Yeah. We may think, but our child is not so lucky, what to do now? Correct? Because they were born to you, maybe they are not lucky. அப்படிதான் சொல்லிக்கணும். ஏன்னா எப்பேற்பட்ட அப்பா அம்மா இருந்தா தானே குழந்தை நல்லா இருக்கும். That is why responsibility on all children, from children onwards, men and women, boys and girls have a responsibility. You have got to burn with that desire for the truth, so that if and when you have children, they will also be born in seeking the same truth. Otherwise, you are not living a life in order to increase the population of the country. No need. The way the countries are going, worlds are going, you really have to think whether you really want to bring a child into this world. அதுக்காக இல்லையே இது. எதுக்குன்னா you have got to burn with it. Look at Rama, look at என்ன ஏஜ் அது, 12 yearsல for a child to burn with this agony. I need the truth, I want the truth. அப்படின்னா அப்போ look at the satyanishta that the father should have. That is why Vishwamitra burns in anger when Dasharatha is going back on his words. And he is not that kind of a fellow. All his life he has not gone back on his word. Why should now out of attachment he should go back? Pati eriyadavurku. Adha அவர் சொல்றார், don't you dare do it. That desire for the truth, that upholding of the truth that Dasharatha did, is manifesting itself in the fruit in the form of Ramachandra's dispassion. And Rama is saying, I want the truth, I do not want anything else but the truth. Abdin Rama is demanding the truth. And therefore Vashishta is giving this great teaching. Something I always say, never blame your children, blame yourself. If at all you want to blame somebody, it is easy to blame your children. You are not listening. You are not saying in a way in which they will listen. Perhaps. You are not spiritual enough now. Perhaps you have not been spiritual enough. Perhaps you are not spiritual enough. Once it so happened that Kanchi Paramacharya, Mahaperiyava, told some people to do something they did not do. In a quiet time, he decided to fast. He did not eat anything. Suddenly, he will start fasting. Like that. The attendants who were there with him and all those kitchen staff and all, they all got worried. They all went and said, why is Periyava not eating? So he said, no, I gave some instructions. People did not follow. So, I think my tapas was not enough. My words did not have enough power. So, my tapas was not enough. So, I decided to do some more tapasya. Okay. He didn't blame them. He did more tapasya. Very well, they have not blamed the children. They have blamed themselves. Krishna Premi Anna, Parnur Mahatma Krishna Premi Anna used to teach Bhagavatam to children. When they get it wrong, what to do? I used to beat myself. You can't beat them. I used to beat myself. Why are you getting it wrong? Why are you getting it wrong? And he used to beat himself. They will get it right. They will get it right for that. What a great sacrifice it is. There's no point blaming our children or our people around. Wife is not listening to me. You are not worth listening to. Another she is not listening to you. But children are not listening to me now. You are worth only that much. Therefore, they are not giving any worth to your words. They are not listening to you. You have got to gain value for your words and behavior by doing sadhana. No point scolding them. Because no matter how much you scold, they will not listen. We are not doing tapas only for ourselves. We are doing tapas for everybody around us also. Naha prachodayavati cholrathu mantra. Gayatri Mantram says, may our intellects be illumined. Because I am doing Gayatri, let everybody around me, let their intellects also become illumined. Gayatri is saying, because tapasya means it is spreading, it is like the fragrance of a flower that spreads and reaches and touches and changes those whom you come in contact with also. Some positive change will happen in everybody. If your tapasya is right, that is a great service. The greatest service that you can render to all humanity is improving their life by simply coming in contact with them. You don't have to move a little finger. By simply sitting itself, you can affect such an extraordinary change, a positive change in the hearts and the lives of those who come in contact with you. And then we see in Rama, we are able to see that kind of exemplary behavior in Rama, and for that we have got to congratulate Kausalya and Dasharatha. Vishwamitra, when he takes the children later on in the forest, he's going to look at Rama and say, Kausalya Supraja Rama. Kausalya Pathapullaye. What an extraordinary lady Kausalya is, that she should have born you. The greatness of Rama, or tick mark goes to Kausalya also. Yeah. He suddenly appeared. Krishna was born to Devaki. Krishna gives advice to Devaki. Devaki is not a jnani. She is a tapasvi. Kausalya may not be a jnani and a tapasvi. Without doing tapasya, Bhagavan is not incarnating. Devahuti, tapasya. We see Deva Kapila Bhagavan life, we see in Bhagavatam. Devahuti does such an extraordinary tapas by serving her husband. Kardama Prajapati. Bhagavan is born. Tapasvi. Jnani ni chala mudiyadu. Maybe not a jnani, ana tapasvi. Tapas irkudume. When tapas is there, jnana follows. They are all getting jnana. So that tapasya, all of us have to do. If you already have children, maybe you will have grandchildren. For the sake of grandchildren, do tapasya. அவளுக்காக பண்ணாத, உனக்காக பண்ணு. You do tapasya to emancipate yourself, to attain moksha. Let the others benefit as a result of your tapasya. அதுக்காக நான் அவளுக்காக தபஸ் பண்ண வேண்டாம். My grandchild is going to be born, therefore now I am going to realize the truth. அப்படின்னு வேண்டாம். You realize the truth for yourself. We'll stop here. And we will continue tomorrow. I think I was told tomorrow is Shankara Jayanti. Shankara Jayanti, Bhagavad Pada's Jayanti. All of them are exemplars. We learn, ரெண்டு பேர் நமக்கு கண்ணு மாதிரி, like two eyes. யாரு அப்படின்னா சங்கர பகவத் பாதா and பகவத் ராமானுஜா. ஏன்னா ஒன்று ஞானம், ஒன்று பிரபத்தி. ஞான and பிரபத்தி ஒண்ணுதான். They are both the same. And what we find ultimately as a great culmination is Ramana Bhagavan. In Bhagavan we find Jnana and Prapatti. One spoke about Jnana, one spoke about Prapatti. Bhagavan tavandu rendu sherந்து போய் Bhagavan speaks about Jnana and Prapatti. There are only two ways. Why? Find the truth of who you are through self-inquiry or simply surrender. உன்னை ரெண்டுத்தையும் Bhagavan சொல்லிடுது. So I always consider it to be the two Guru Paramparas are like two sides of a garland. In the Bhagavad Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Varyantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Avade Guru Parampara. Lakshminatha Samarambham Natha Yamuna Madhyamam Asmadacharya Varyantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Another Guru Parampara that starts. Kadashila, where does it come and join together? Ramana Sadguru, Ramana Sadguru, Ramana Sadguru Rayane. Abdina Bhagavan speaks both. Jnana Bhakti Prapatti Parampara. And we are lucky. We are absolutely lucky. More than anybody else, we are lucky because we handle all of it together. இந்த மாதிரி யாரும் கிடைக்காது நமக்கு. ஏன்னா ராமானுஜ சம்பிரதாயம், சங்கராத்வைத சம்பிரதாயம், கல்மினேட்டிங் இன் பகவான்ஸ் பியூட்டிஃபுல் சம்பிரதாயம், நம்ம எல்லாத்திலையும் புகுந்து நம்ம விளையாடுறோம், ஆசை போல் விளையாடு அப்படின்னு. Without excluding anything, without rejecting anything. No, this is not the truth. No, that is not the truth. இல்ல. Why only have one when you can have two? ரெண்டுமே சத்தியத்தினுடைய ரெண்டு பாகம் தானே. This is the same truth expressed in two ways. Same truth expressed in two ways. You know how when you get a fruit juice, no, they'll put ice cubes in it. You get a fruit juice, they put ice cubes in it. Yeah, it's a useless thing to do because the ice will melt and it will dilute the fruit. Instead, if you took the fruit juice itself and froze it into little cubes, and then you make the juice and you put the frozen cubes of fruit juice into the fruit. Fruit juice அப்படின்னா அது வந்து சங்கராத்வைதம். Cubes of the same fruit juice அப்படின்னா அது ராமானுஜ சித்தாந்தம். அப்ப ராமானுஜ சித்தாந்தம் when it comes and mixes with this, ரெண்டு ஒண்ணுதானே. ஒன்னு solid state, ஒன்னு liquid state. We are enjoying even more. Dilute என்னது பண்ணணும்? Why dilute it with mere water or mere ice cubes? The very tomorrow we will celebrate Shankara Jayanti. This Siddhanta, this Advaitam that is being spoken about by Vasishtha Bhagavan is in fact what was expounded in great detail by Adi Shankara Bhagavad Pada. So in a way we have been celebrating in the lead up Pannuva generally in all these great Sringeri Matham and the Kanchi Kamakoti Matham. What they will do is they will have a 7-day or a 10-day celebration leading up to Shankara Jayanti. Like that, we have also been doing this Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana. It is like a lead up towards that thought. So in every which way, we are immensely fortunate because we enjoy the blessings of the great Mahapurushas, Acharyas and so on in the form of their teachings, in the form of their philosophy, the truth. Janaki Kanta Smaranam Jai Jai Ram Ram Anjaneya Swami Ki Sarve Bandhu Sukhina Sarve Sandhu Karamaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kuchita Kavak Bhavet Lokas Samstaskino Bhavantu Lokas Samstaskino Bhavantu Lokas Samstaskino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. हरि ओम तत्सत्। श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु।